Capricorn, we are back and biblical. We are here to do your in 7 days time. In 7 days time, Capricorn, something is going to be shown to you. Something's going to reveal itself from the clouds is what I feel. I feel there's a break in the clouds, a breakthrough, or something to do with a breakthrough. A eureka moment is what I'm picking up. It could have a lot to do with, obviously, Jupiter going direct. Okay, so there's normally a calm before the storm, which was on the 11th, so now it's the 12th. So get ready for a reward in whatever comes, whatever comes, and then it goes. There's a calm before the storm of anything that you ever may start to manifest in your life, because you can fear. A lot of people in life, they actually think that they're ready, and then when they start to fear things, that's because something's about to approach. So something's approaching. Someone could be approaching you, or someone could be prodding you, or you could be felt like you just need to do something in your life and reach out. Or something, Capricorn, is what I'm picking up. Okay, but we'll see. So this is the biblical version of in 7 days' time. In 7 days there was 7 sons of a bugle that cried of the day of rest. And before the day of reckoning, so what do you reckon of the resurrection of the 8th day, of when we started to realise that we have free reins in this universe, and what you are is what you physically are. Is what you physically are. Is what you physically manifest. Okay, we have free reins of the universe, and what do we do with it? What do we do with ourselves, Libra? What do we think and what do we feel? I don't know why I said Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra. I just said Libra, right? Did I? I don't know. But Capricorn. So you could have Libra in your chart, or something to do with Libra, right? Scales. Someone's scaly. Scales. So let's see. Who knows, right, Capricorn? But how you doing? So we're going to go through the 7 days from now, which is the 12th. So what's happening with Capricorn in the next 7 days? We've got a jumper. There you go. It's a cat. So we mimic society all the time, okay? Especially cats. We mimic cats because they're the windows and the eyes and the doors to the soul of everything, okay? So we mimic people in life generally. But if you prod a cat, it can attack because it can be feral, okay? I don't know why I'm picking it up, but it can be feral, but it can be tamed, okay, by the higher ground. Normally by cats, they like the higher ground. They like to seek out energy first before they approach. So there's something approaching. It might be what I picked up. It could be a Leo that's approaching you in order to say something. Say me, say it for always, naturally. Say you, say me, say it naturally. So someone's going to say something about you naturally, I'm thinking. But this is also 8, the day of reckoning, before we had strength to realise that now there's a new day dawn. There's a new day that begins after the day of reckoning. Okay, there's a resurrection of someone that could have something to do with a Leo in their chart. Okay, and there's a resurrection of someone's, now someone could be tempered or temperamental. Okay, temperamental or elemental child. An elemental child, some of you could have children that are elemental. They're elemental, dear Watson. They're elemental, dear Watson. They could be British. They're elemental, dear Watson. They're elemental, dear Watson. Let's see. So, but the soul cry, see, the cry of a calling of a bugle brings us this way into the future. The future, especially, yeah, I've got Leo in my chart, in my midhaven, so, you know, the future is not yet written. You create your future presently as it is. So as it is, as things stand, is that something is approaching you. You feel it within your bones that something is about to be revealed. Something's about to be unclothed, or someone's going to unclothe you, or you're unclothing a Leo. Let's see. But temperamental. Someone could be temperamental. You're like, bruv, you're just way too temperamental. You need to grow some backbone. You might be saying that. You need to grow some backbone. Listen. Because this is a cry. It's a cry. Like, if you look at the 8 of Cups, it's the soul cry. Okay, it's the attraction of law of attraction. So something about law of attraction. There's something that's tempting and attracting about this Leo energy. But it doesn't have to be Leo. It can just generally mean like a cry towards a new direction or the past. Past, present or future. Let's see. Next 7 days. So they, oh wow, there you go. What do you know? 8. What do you know? The law of attraction. The soul is crying itself for a new direction. Now you could be literally leaving on a jet plane, leaving a Leo behind of the residential place of where it resides. 7 always comes from an awakening. The awakening of the truth of something that someone could have been very, what you might have seen as temperamental, where it's like, wow, there's just too much aggression there. Too much aggression. Too much for me to actually handle, where I've either walked away or I'm walking to. Okay, it's either walking away or walking to, but there's a hesitation in the air. There's a hesitation. Say you, say me, say it for always, naturally. So this is connection. Obviously you've got a connection. You've got 1 in 7. Okay, 1 in 7, because you've got 8 and 8, which is 16, so it's 1 in 7. What shall I do? What shall I do? If this person is very explosive, this is you deciding to walk away, because it's standing on eggshells. It's approaching a feral cat. You know, if they're feral, they're feral. They need taming. That's the energy of strength. That's the energy of Leo. Very kind and very considerate, but when you prod them, you cannot. Because this could be someone that's walking away. This is what I say. Don't run, walk, because it will chase you and hunt you down. So someone's probably trying to hunt you down. Probably someone's trying to find you, Capricorn. Trying to find you in the dark. You know, you can never turn your face on a rabid dog. You have to calmly keep your eye on it, right? And back up slowly and wait until it relaxes. And then it eventually loses interest, if we're talking about energy. And then it turns and it goes on its own way. Okay, so you can go your own way, go your own way. So some of you have left behind the past, and some of you are headed towards the future. But this is the Dorian Virtue card of the soul cry. It's like, you know, there's a strong magnetic attraction towards a new direction, or the same person, or you're literally just stuck between a rock and a hard place. If this presents itself as the 7 of an awakening, the day of the awakening, the day of the reckoning, I reckon that I need to walk away from this situation, because it's just too temperamental. Someone's too temperamental, or someone's too, like, I don't even want to say, but someone's very explosive, can be. Very explosive. That can be sexual encounter, that can be phallic, okay? It can be. Where there's a lot of sex and passion and heated desire. But there's also a desire of like, wow, I don't know whether to stay or go, to be honest. It's like there's a lot of sexual tension that's being arisen. There's a lot of sexual tension that's being arisen, and someone's trying to flag you over. Someone's trying to flag you over, trying to gain your attention. They're trying to say, where are you going? Just come back. Come back. Why are you leaving on a jet plane? So there you go, they're wanting to reinvest. They're wanting for you to reinvest back in the past again. This is you searching for a higher investment into the relationship, but I think what they want you to do is to stay, to reinvest back into the relationship. But there's 2 8s and a 7, you know. It's kind of like going forward to go backwards. It's like 1 step forward, do you really want a love to last forever? Bah, bah, bah. 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. Or 1 step forward and 2 steps back. It's like, well, if I go back, am I going to be waiting again? Am I going to be waiting on you to change your temper? Am I going to be waiting on you to finish what you were with? Am I going to be waiting and stuck between this hard place again if I give you another chance? Because you came from a day of, like, cutting people out. There was a line drawn in the sand, and there was an awakening to the truth of something that's leading you to walk away, but there's reinvestment. Someone wants you to reinvest back into a relationship, or you do, or they do. This is also waiting for a shipment. You know, also, wow. So it all comes to a complete and utter halt. To a screaming halt is what I heard. To a screaming, just like, whoa, hold on a minute. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Do not wag your finger at a feral cat. So you're learning the approach. You're learning the approach. Taming. A taming energy could be a Taurus energy, but a taming energy. Taming. It's, you know, it's the Trojan horse. It's an idea. It's an idea of something more stable in your life. If you are leaving literally a Leo behind, or this energy behind, this is what you want in your life. Is something new, something more stable, which will obviously be a Trojan horse, which could be someone new, or you might just be the fact that you want children, and if you can't have children with that person, that might be the energy of why you're wanting to go forward. But it's kind of like, well, I'm slowly moving away, which is like, you know, this is not running. This is using one's tactic and one's idea of like the slow approach. The slow approach. Someone could have been approaching you very fast and you're like walking away, but you're reflecting on the investment that it's the time and effort that you've actually invested into this relationship altogether, that you're probably realizing that it might not be going anywhere, you know. So you're slowly approaching a new path in life altogether, and you might be slow approaching someone new. But that can also be a project or an idea. You know, on the 8th day is when we realize that what we literally have is free reins of free will. Of what are you going to do with this situation, literally. And literally seeking, I think you're seeking, I think they're seeking to reinvest with you because you've decided to walk away. But then it all comes to a halt, where it's like, just hold on, just calm down, just, you know, let's really think about this investment. Is it going to work out? If I give you another chance, is it literally going to work out? Because it's slowly approaching the same feel of what happened before, which is where it was like sex and desire, but you might be thinking, well, is that all you want me for? Is that all you really want me for? So the Trojan has a plan of to keep things like more relaxed. Just ground yourself. Calm down. Calm down. There you go. So communication starts up, but you start to speed up your travel. Some of you could literally be traveling but delayed in some way, or this energy shift could be delayed. Someone could be trying to delay. This could be you that's delaying the communication, and this could be them again that wants fast communication. This could be something that you hear that you like, for a lot of you, that they might want to actually stay. Sorry, but I'm hearing stay. Some of you could literally have a new cat or like a new animal, but you're like, just stay with me. Some of you, they could be saying, stay with me, just come and travel to see me, but stay, or literally just come over, you know, come over and stay. Why don't you come over and stay, and let's talk about this investment that we've had for quite a long while. You know, do we separate or do we stay together? What do you think? Stay with me. Oh, see the Two of Cups. Virgo energy. Let me put my card, please. So we'll take the first card. We'll take these. First card, Ten of Cups. There you go. That's where you're headed. So you're headed towards a family, but it could be to do with family. You want your Ten of Cups, obviously, but there's a lot of stagnant energy of, let's just take it one step at a time, is what I'm really feeling. let's just take this one step at a time. I'm not going to take these cards because there's too many. One step at a time. There you go. Sagittarius involved. Let's take this new approach. Someone could be pouring their heart out to you. Someone could be pouring their heart out to you. Someone could have Piscean in their chart, maybe. But generally, someone could well be pouring their heart out to you. Now, if someone's very temperamental and they have a high temper, okay, over this slow approach, this could be someone that's losing their mind. Could be because their temper could be very temperamental. You've got temperance and you've got strength. Okay, both of them mean about someone's vibration and vitality of life, where they could be very fire and passionate, but they could also be very temperamental. You know, they could just want things their own way. Could well be for a lot of you. It's a bit like my way or the highway, because you've also got the Knight of Pentacles, which is like it's refusing to do anything different for a lot of you, where you could have someone around you that wants. You've got to be ready for what you want. You know, you manifest what you want. You can't manifest a relationship in your life if you're not ready for a relationship. You know, you can be ready for a one-night stand, but the other person has to be on the same frequency as what you are. That's how you manifest your true soulmate. You've got to be in the same frequency. You know, you've got to tune in. Someone's tuning in. Is trying to tune in. You know, they're trying to tune in to someone's frequency, and desire. But I think I'm just feeling a lot of mixed signals is what I'm feeling. Mixed signals through vibration, but mixed signal through frequency, where it's a frequent occurrence. A frequent occurrence. If it's one night stands and something, then it's a frequent occurrence. Okay, where it's like a one night stay, and it's like it's becoming testing. Put it that way. It's testing for somebody, because somebody might want this Ten of Cups, but somebody might not stay long enough in order for that to actually happen, because there's frequency. There's investment, obviously. Ten of Cups always talks about beginning as well as an ending too. You know, you could have family members between both of you, or there's just like literally distance between your family and the person, because they work a lot and stuff like that, you know, and they wait on. There's someone here that waits on a lot of investment. There's a lot of weight in gold, is what I heard. A lot of weight in gold. They probably wear a lot of gold, but they're worth their weight in gold, is what I also heard. Steve, they're worth their weight in gold. There's just something about that, Leo, that it's worth their weight in gold. But some of you, there's a lot of waiting period for the energy to shift. Waiting period. Someone could be waiting for their period, literally waiting for their period. That's what I heard. I don't know the time of the month. But it's a very strange energy of temperance and strength, because that can be a lot of fixed mutable. Fixed mutable, where the strength talks about like fixed, it's just my way or the highway. Can be, depends where its placement is in people's chart. But then you have a mutable energy of wanting to be free and open and desirable. But temperance in its lowest vibration can be someone that can snap at a moment's notice. Can snap at a moment's notice. Okay, so there goes the song, Snap. I forget how that song is now, by Snap. Rhythm is a dancer, right? Rhythm is a dancer. It's a question. You can feel it in the air. You can feel it in the air. The wing beneath my wings. Ghost. Ghost. It's a very stuck energy that I'm really struggling to even channel any messages through, to be honest, Capricorn. It's like I can't channel. It's like someone's... I think that's the message. is like someone's trying to tune into a frequency of someone's vibration, but they're getting it all wrong. It's like you've got the wrong fucking station. You got the wrong station. You got the wrong station. Something to do with a radio or station. Radio station. Radio one. Radio station. But calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Is that what's playing on your radio, Capricorn? Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Someone is a radio star, or they listen to the radio, or they listen to songs on the radio. Because when I was young, I listened to the radio, waiting for my favourite song. Someone's waiting on the favourite song that someone keeps sending them. Also sending them messages on a favourite song. And it's driving someone nuts, I think. But I think someone's trying to tune in to someone's frequency, but they're getting it all wrong. You know. You don't need money. Money needs you, right? Because who loves you and who do you love? The running man. You actually run from money, and people don't realise that they are, because they're scared of it. If you're scared of love and you're scared of a feeling, what's money? What's love got to do with it, right? People don't seem to realise that when the calm approaches the storm, that's when something's going to change in the frequency of somebody. But you don't need money. Money needs you, because there's fucking loads of it. How much money was ever printed and is printed every day? Someone could be a printer, or a painter. Painter man, who wants to be a painter man? Who wants to be a painter man? Who wants to be a page boy is also what I heard. Who wants to be a page boy? Who wants to be a page boy? Girl who loves boys, who loves girls, who love boys. Always should be someone you really love. Someone's listening to some music. Girls who love boys, who love girls, who love boys. Always should be someone you really love. Oh dear. I'm picking up frequency. I'm picking up, you know, energy is a wave current of everything, of literally everything. Like, there you go. There you go. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm here. Is anybody out there? You know. It's a frequency, something to do with frequency. I'm going to have to pick up and try and tune in what this frequency is about. Someone is trying to reach out. But I think there's a frequency problem for something. Of someone's desire of what they really want themselves. This is what I think it is. I think it's what is it that I want, what I really, really want? Oh my God. I'm a Spice Girl. So what is it that I want, that I really, really want? Do I want children? Would I actually have children with this person? Because if they don't want children, I'm off. But then I'm waiting again for my new person that could be arriving. I'm single and independent and want a new person. This person I've left behind because they just kept me waiting. They kept things stuck. I'm looking someone with high vitality, high. Yeah. High vitality, high. That was, right. What was that? Leroy and high fidelity, wasn't it? TV program of dancing musicians. Dancing musician. There's a dancing musician. Someone that does dancing. Or your children do dancing. Dancing in the dark. God, I can hear everything. God, I wish you'd shut up. That's what I'm hearing as well. The frequency. Someone's pouring their heart out though, that's for sure. You know. Someone's pouring their heart out to a frequency. But the poor are what would pour their heart out because they could be poor, you see. So you can't complain about things that you have in life. If you pour your heart out for an investment or for money, you're letting the universe know what you don't have. You know, there's a frequency to money, meaning that it's not everything, because you don't need it, it needs you, right? So someone's trying to tune in to the frequency that they're trying to pour their heart out to somebody here. Someone's trying to pour their heart out. But the vibration of life would attract in that vibration of yourself, of your own vitality, you see? Your own vitality of life, of why things might, through manifesting, be stuck at the moment, is because the frequency is blocked. Someone's definitely blocked off the love through this Knight of Pentacles, I feel. I feel they've got an idea of a plan that they want to take, but I feel the frequency is blocked off. There's a radio station or something that someone wants to do, like a frequency of a radio station, but video killed a radio star. So someone could have been a video into someone could have been into videos. Someone could have been sending people videos. And then video killed a radio star, and they moved off to be a radio star. That's what I'm picking up. There's a frequency here of a radio. Definitely. Where I think they pull up. They like pull up in their car and they listen to it on their radio, or they listen to something in their car or on their radio. Because when I was young, I listened to the radio. But someone is definitely pouring their heart out on some kind of public broadband. Broadband. I don't know where I'm going with that story. So was I channeling or was I not? I don't know, am I? So we're going to leave it there at the moment. We're going to leave it there at the moment, Capricorn. So what we're going to do is, okay, that's your 8th day of reckoning. So what do you reckon? What do you reckon? There's going to be a shift? Let's see what this energy really is. So a lot of people, they freak out, and this is the YouTube story. This is the YouTube story. What the story is really about will either be on Patreon or Vimeo. Okay, Patreon, you can have access to everything, as what a lot of people already hear me do. Okay, access to monthlies, bi-weeklies, everything that I do over there. It's just one tier, you can have access to everything. And there are also other videos that I've done about you. It's always about you, okay? That is over there. There will be more added over there where I channel things with a plate. There will be old ones and new ones that are all added over there. But whether they're going to be on tier 2 or not, I'm not sure. But there is 1 or 2 over there that you can watch presently. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out. The email is in the description, okay? Or you can go over to Patreon or Vimeo. Vimeo will be the bi-weekly reading, and it'll be the rest of this. And what we will do is we'll clarify this, and it will tell me more. Tell me more, then I can tell you more of what this might really mean and what's going to come up within the 8th day of reckoning. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? So we'll clarify these and we'll look into your 8th day. Okay. It also gives you advice of how to manipulate, move the energy around that works it more in your favour. Okay, because we go over whatever we go over within the reading as it presents itself as the further future forward time. Okay, the time zone. So it might reach over this period of time. Okay, but that's the story that's unfolded. So you've got options. Sorry. Patreon or Vimeo. Or thank you very much for watching. If you would kindly leave a like and a comment in the description and actually say something very positive. Say something very positive about yourself. Be very good. Okay. So let's hear people. I don't know what it is that I'm trying to tune into. Something's trying to come through, but it's like it's not really coming through. It's weird. Okay, so there's links in the description. Okay, guys, hopefully see you soon. Peace.